What's up, Brave? Thanks for the 5. Thoughts on the lady who was scammed into thinking she was in a relationship with Brad Pitt? What's a movie you love but people hate? I have not heard about this Brad Pitt thing.
This lady gave him like $800,000. She thought it was Brad Pitt.
Yeah. Who has $800,000 lying around?
Lots of people.
A lot of people do, actually.
This person sent her pictures, these like very terribly like photoshopped pictures of Brad Pitt in the hospital or whatever.
Just Brad Pitt's head on somebody in the hospital, and then
and she believed it. Like, part of me thought like maybe she was mentally disabled, but the fact that like she had $800,000, like unless she inherited a shit ton of money from
she divorced her husband.
What?
Brad Pitt.
She was going through something at the time. Yeah.
Yeah, it was awful.
$100,000 for some people is like not a lot of money. She
True,
probably
there are
has
some-
millions.
It was all she had.
She has millions. That's why she was like not worried about it.
Look at this. French woman. I trust Ollie. Ollie London is one of my trusted news sources. French woman scammed by fake AI Brad Pitt after $850K, left homeless after giving away her life savings.
Maybe it was all her money.
Who was convinced she was in a relationship with the actor, believed she was helping fund the actor's hospital treatment for cancer after the scammer used AI generated images with Pitt's face in a hospital bed. AI photos sent to the woman convinced her that she was in fact speaking to the Hollywood star. Oh my God. She has now been left homeless after giving away everything she owned just to help Brad Pitt.
Yeah, honestly, Grok could do better if you said Grok. Make me an image of Brad Pitt in the hospital.
Why does it look like what is that? Like, what cancer would he have? Like, what is that?
No, this is terrible.
Oh my gosh.
That's like him that's him from like Thelma and Louise with a tube in his chin.
Let's hold this up. Yep, this is a real story. This is a real story.
It is
covered here by the Daily Mail. Revealed the terrible events that have befallen French woman after she was duped into handing over 700K pounds to fake AI Brad Pitt scammer. Wow, how old is this woman? I have to know. She's now depressed. Well, yeah, that'll make you depressed.
Well, yeah.
Her name is Anne.
She's
She
now
claims her ordeal for her. Oh my God. How can this happen to somebody? She probably has like nobody. She's probably living alone, has nobody to bounce things off of.
Also, I don't like that they call this cat. This isn't catfishing. This is not Neve Schulman's catfishing. Catfishing is just that's clearly Brad Pitt, like a picture of Brad Pitt, and she just thinks it's Brad Pitt. That's a whole new thing.
And I love you. Oh boy. Oh
and
boy.
I love you.
I wonder if Brad has spoken about this. It's like people are discovering only now that people get scammed. Love scams on the internet are not new. Anne is not the only one.
I'm so convinced that like my mother-in-law, she thinks she's friends with Steve Irwin's son on Facebook. And they've never messaged her. They've never like. It's just like I think it's fan accounts that she adds on Facebook, and she goes, "They accepted my friend request." Like,
right, and like, TikTok is a problem. Great. Okay.
Yeah, I always make sure there's a photographer in the operating room when I'm having surgery.
Oh my God.
And she goes, "Well, he has a check mark next to his name." And I go, "Yeah, but you can buy a check mark now. Like, it's not a real thing anymore."
Look at this. TC says, Chrissy, she did have someone to bounce things off of, her rich husband, and then she left him for internet Brad Pitt. Oh no.
Oh no.
I just don't understand like how it's
never divorce
like
your husband so they're nice.
How people like because like they receive this message that's like, hey, it's so and so, you know, Brad Pitt in this case, on my alt account or whatever. I'm reaching out to you because I don't have access to my bank account right now because of whatever, and I need such and such money for this. And then they're like, oh, instead of going, well, okay, talk to your manager about that because like I bet you they can handle that for you really quickly. Instead, they're like, oh my God, yeah, I'll totally give you money. What they don't have access to their bank account. What fucking bank account is this money going into that you're sending the money to?
Brad Pitt also said that he was a prince in Africa and that he just didn't have, he just didn't have the people around. This is
oh my God.
the thing is like these people, if they lose access to their bank account or whatever, they have ways of getting around that. They don't need to reach out to some stranger on the internet.
They have Apple Pay.
How is it that people fall for this? This is not the first person to do that. Let me tell you, people.
How old is this broad?
When you are talking back and forth with somebody, whether they claim to be a celebrity or not, because I saw this on like 90 Day Fiance or something too. Do not consider, even think about offering them money for anything until you've at least met them once.
Right.
But even then, that doesn't mean that that's your signal to start giving them money. No. But the fact that like these people are willing to give somebody money when they haven't even met them in person yet, they haven't even seen if they're actually who they claim to be, and they're developing these incredible connections, or not incredible connections,
parasocial.
These parasocial relationships that aren't anywhere near real whatsoever. Like, how in the hell is this happening?
Wow. People are, it's the type of person who can be very easily manipulated. This is why people fall for and get married to con artists, because they meet these people at a time in their lives where they're very lonely and very sad and have no other options.
You want to believe so badly it's true that you can even go, he's like, here I am, 30 years younger in front of a hospital bed. It's me. See, I need help.
It's me from Mr. and Mrs. Smith.
Right. Yeah. I'm with Ange right now. Like, but she left and she doesn't have any money either. I mean, it's that kind of right.
It makes absolutely no sense. I don't know.
I'm trying to figure out how I can run this scam, because this is
like.
clearly, Courtney, let's stop. First of all, we need to slow down here and stop telling people they're dumb for doing this.
Oh, sorry. God, this was you're empathetic and so kind. And you know what? You didn't do the wrong thing, lady. You know what? It's okay. Next time somebody reaches out to you from my Twitter account claiming that they are Brad Pitt, just give them a bunch of money. And then when somebody from Lila's account claims to be
when the victim
Brad
told
Pitt, also give her
when the victim told her friend
money.
She was expecting a hefty divorce settlement from her husband, the scammer upped the stakes. The Brad Pitt account appealed for help in funding urgent kidney cancer treatment, lamenting that they could not access funds due to their ongoing divorce from Angelina Jolie.
Okay, also, that's been done and over.
How could you not just Google what's going on with him medically?
Okay, these photos look like something I would
that would be in the news.
And send you guys on a whim in our group chat. Like, help me, I'm Brad Pitt. Like, these are what I would make on my phone in 2 seconds.
She started having doubts when the star was
bad for this woman.
When the star was pictured not in the hospital and with his new partner. Oh, look, I love you so much, my wife. Oh God.
You guys, why are we acting like this is? There are a lot of dumb people. This is why people got vaccinated for a cheeseburger. So
true.
Or a donut.
Yeah. This just reeks of Nigerian, and we're just.
I hate how it doesn't mention how old this lady is. All I want to know is how old she is.
I don't feel bad for this lady. I feel like the 5 people involved in this, because it wasn't just one person. It was
right.
People.
If there was more than one person involved in it, the Photoshop would be better, I feel. This lady's just mentally ill and lonely, and that is sad. But
wow.
I mean, it's terrible. I don't real. Oh, a 53-year-old.
53. Oh,
that's terrible.
53-year-old mother of one.
That's too young to fall for this shit.
Ooh.
That's too young.
Where's her kid going? Mom, you're not talking to Brad Pitt. What's wrong with you?
Thanks for giving away all my inheritance.
Yeah.
Oof.
Wow.
You know what? This is just a message to everybody listening. If you have parents who are still alive, call them and make sure they're not getting duped by AI Brad Pitt.
Yep.
Wow. See, that's why I'm thankful that my parents are no longer alive. I don't have to worry about that.
My parents are dead too. They would never fall for that shit. Joseph Fabry, thank you for becoming a new member.
That's a bonus from of being poor too. Is that like, and they're like, hey, I need $800,000. You're like, oh, I have 8 cents, and I'm saving that for myself, so you can't have it.